So in this video we are going to start working with radio buttons. Now, what are radio buttons in Visual Basic? Radio buttons are a type of control using which a user is given a chance to select one option from a given list of options. So you have given VVM or some kind of online exam where you had to choose among 4 options. So therefore these options that you would check are the same radio buttons that you are going to learn about. Maybe the platform was different, you had gone to a website and reacted on those or clicked on those radio buttons, but here we are going to use the control to our own purpose. Remember one thing, that radio buttons work in groups. Okay, if you are directly using them in a form to make a choice, then you won't be able to use it for some other make a choice. So the thing is that we can group controls together. We can keep the controls together inside a frame so that the frame can group the controls and you can keep multiple options. Otherwise only one set of option or the one set of radio buttons are going to work, others are not going to work. So therefore let us start with our program. So I'll remove this name Windows and I'll give radio button. Okay, so we are going to start this project over here and we'll use a radio button inside a frame. So first what we have to do is I will draw a frame. Let's check where is the frame available over here. Okay, so let us find out where this control is. It is under the container section and it is called a group box. Okay, so as I am putting my mouse pointer over here, it is saying displays a frame around a group of controls with an optional caption. So I'll just click over here and I'll create this frame over here, or we can call it group box, and name it to select gender. Okay, so this is what is going to be displayed, select gender. Okay, so we will draw radio buttons here. So we have radio button over here. I'll just drag and drop it over here. One radio button and another radio button, drag and drop it over here. So this one should read male, this one should read female. So I'll do one more control button, keep a button over here. Just name it check. A label over here, so that it displays the text we want. So I'll just leave it over here as it is. double click on check and you can write your code. So as we are going to check that if the given radio button is selected or not, hence we are going to use the if else statement. When there are multiple conditions to check, if means at each and every step you have to check a condition, that time the if else statement is called an if else ladder. So it means that there are multiple else if statements inside. So let us now move on with this coding. Okay, so we are going to use the checked property of the radio button. It has so many properties as usual properties it has. Along with it has the checked property. Checked property means if it is checked, or select means if it is selected or not. So we'll check if radio button 1 dot checked is equals to true, then level 1 dot text equals to mail. Else if radio button 2 dot checked equals to true, then label 1 dot text is equals to female. Else text equals to nothing is selected. Okay, so let us run this program. Click on the start button. Okay, so by default one of the options will be selected. Click on check. As you can see, this button is selected. If I click over here and click on check, so this button will be selected. Now this is how we can work with option buttons. Now there are different places to work with option buttons. The thing that I am showing of you over here is just an example of an option button. If you want to create maybe a quiz, alright, you can use these option buttons to create a quiz. But always remember that option buttons must be kept as grouped together inside a group box control. This is not given in your book, but this is a part of your learning Visual Basic programming, that it should be and must be kept inside a group box control. If you don't do it, then the other sets of option buttons, this is one set of option button, the other set of option buttons won't be working properly. Everything will be considered as one single set. So if you have maybe after selecting gender, you have to select the particular questions regarding that, so that will be a problem for that. Now this is how we use a radio button. If you have any problem, you can ask. Thank you.